Hello, my name is Kate and welcome to Habits of a Modern Hippie. I'm joined by Little Miss Tinkerbelle and Miss Miko today for Samoyed Sunday. And it's a very special Samoyed Sunday because Tinkerbelle just turned 5 years old, which is just crazy in my head. I cannot believe that this little fluff has gotten so big and has been around for 5 years. So to celebrate, I will be making some carrot and peanut butter PUPcakes. So essentially cupcakes that are good for the girls, and they're really easy to make and just require a few ingredients. And I do have to apologize for the lighting if the lighting goes in and out. I really need to buy some lights, but it is May in Colorado and for some reason it's decided to snow for the past 3 or 4 days. On to the ingredients. You will need a cup of flour. This is unbleached organic flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, half a cup of peanut butter. This is peanut butter I make myself, but if you get an all-natural, no sugar added peanut butter, that works too. A quarter cup of coconut oil or vegetable oil, whatever works best for you. I like coconut oil because it's really good for their coats. No, Miko. 2 eggs, mine are organic, free range. You'll need some extra peanut butter and about 3 tablespoons of no sugar added yogurt for the top. A couple tablespoons of honey for some sweetness. And of course, you cannot have carrot PUPcakes without the actual carrots. Carrots are one of the girls' favorite treats, as you can see, so I'm going to hand a carrot off to each one of the girls to chomp on while I'm making these PUPcakes. Make sure to preheat your oven to 350, and we're ready to go. Here you go, Tink. Go on. Here you go, Meeks. Get off the couch. Good girl. So after you've preheated your oven to 350 degrees, we'll start making the actual PUPcakes. First off, you want to combine your cup of flour and teaspoon of baking soda in a small bowl and then set that aside. Then we'll start combining the wet ingredients, so that half a cup of peanut butter, your quarter cup of coconut oil, 2 eggs, and either a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of honey, depending on how sweet you'd like them to be. Grab a whisk and whisk all of that till it is nice and smooth. After that wet mixture is smooth, you can slowly add in your baking soda flour combination, a little bit at a time, starting out with the whisk and then moving to your hands as you find necessary. When everything is fully combined, it should be able to roll up into a ball super easily. Not overly sticky, just a little bit wet. Then we're going to add the carrots. So go ahead and shred your carrots. You want about a heaping cup, so a cup to a cup and a half of carrots, depending on what feels good to you. My heaping cup of carrots took about 2.5 carrots, so it depends on how big your carrots are. And if you'd like, you can save a few extra shavings for decorating the PUPcakes after they're cooked. Add your carrot shavings into the dough ball and mix well with your hands. Now here, you can either use cupcake liners like I did, making sure to take them off before feeding them to your dogs, or you can add a little extra coconut oil to make sure everything doesn't stick. These PUPcakes don't rise very much, so whatever amount that you're going to put into these muffin tins is essentially the size of what your PUPcakes are going to turn out to be, maybe just a little bit smaller. I fill these up about halfway because it's a good chomping size for my girls, but if you have a small dog, you can always use mini muffin cups, and if you have a large dog, add more in. Pop those into your preheated oven and set a timer for 25 minutes. You'll know when these are completely done when you can pop a toothpick in and it comes out clean. Now, while those are baking, we're going to go ahead and make the frosting. The frosting is so easy. You put equal parts of peanut butter and that Greek yogurt into a bowl, give it a little whisk until it is nice and smooth, and then pop it into a pastry bag. Now, because we are using peanut butter, and depending on how warm your peanut butter is or how thick it is, you might need to add a little extra yogurt so it's actually squeezable out, especially if you're using a smaller nozzle. When those cakes are ready, take them out of the oven and let them completely cool before icing. If you don't let them completely cool, the icing is going to melt all over the place and it's going to be a giant mess. After they're cool, give a little swirl of icing and then pop on your favorite dog treat. These are little beet stars from my Etsy shop that I will link below. Another link you might like is I have this recipe on my blog, so if you're more of a written down recipe kind of person, that will be linked below as well. These PUPcakes stay good for a couple days in an airtight container in your fridge, but especially in my household, they don't last very long because the girls love them. So this is the finished product, super easy to make, ends up being really cute. The dogs love them. And everything that I used is all natural. There are no gross preservatives, nothing that you wouldn't want your pup to have in here. And as you can tell, they're very excited about these. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I make new videos every Wednesday and Sunday, and we'll see you again soon. Bye. I think this is probably my favorite thing in the box. This is a Play Pet Lifestyle and You hamburger, and it squeaks. This is hysterical. Oh my goodness. And it comes apart. Do you girls want these? Can we say happy birthday to Tinkerbelle? Is it your birthday, Tinkerbelle? Woo? Yeah. Okay. Tinkerbelle and Nico. Where are you going? You gonna get it all over the carpet? Only reason you're getting this inside because it's snowing outside.